Hey everyone, Earl here, and the 365 Challenge Day 5. So again, Earl Flormata, mind of a marketer and evil marketing genius. This is, I guess, Day 5 pre-information. Some of the vendors who we've been talking to have other solutions to fix the problem. And that I talked about in Day 4. And so we're looking at the solutions there. Yeah, that's the life of an entrepreneur, right? Problems show up, we fix them, and then we get paid. That's how kind of business works. So, I mean, obviously I'm a little more cheery disposition now. I had some sleep, had some time to think it over. In regards to I guess today, I'm going to shoot this in kind of two parters. Number one, I mean, I came in with the mindset of, okay, great, it's time to pivot, time to move, time to spin. What do we do to make this thing go? And where do we go from there? Then I got some information this morning saying that one of our vendors may actually have a solution for this. I don't know what the solution is yet, so I have no idea what I'm about to see. They're going to tell us about it in about 2 hours. So 2 hours, well, I guess later than 2 hours from now, I will shoot another half of Day 5 and let you guys know, what's the news good, is the news bad? I won't be specific yet, but I mean, I have no idea. So we're going to see what happens. And see how it goes from there. But I'm gonna move on the presumption that everything's on fire. I'm still gonna go from a worst case scenario standpoint and prep for worst case scenario, but I'm going to also I mean, obviously keep that optimistic outlook and hope for the best. I mean, the entrepreneur has to be the ever optimist, right? I struggle with that. That internal balance between the two, right? I mean, you have to be an optimist to be able to make things work, but you also have to have a healthy amount of pessimism to be able to, play devil's advocate, and ask the questions: what if this goes wrong? What if this breaks? What's our plan? What do we do? Right? And so we did actually have a plan to structure against this. I mean, we knew that this day would come, just didn't think it would come this soon. We thought we had another year, maybe a year and a half out. But yeah, so we were protecting, obviously we're protecting our people, we're protecting our investors, we're protecting our customers, and doing everything we can to make sure that all that stuff is kind of protected. We do have other plans and other scenarios. I mean, basically this is I'm going to review plans B through Z and figure out what the best course of action is. But I can't do that until I get the data, and the data is not showing up for another 2 hours. So here we are. This is part 1 of Day 5, 365 Challenge. I will see you again post-data. All right, so this is post-data video. I got cold, so I'm wearing a jacket and a hat now at this point. So the data was that there is a solution. The solution wasn't spectacular, so I mean, I don't think that it's going to be a long-term solution, but it gives us enough runway to be able to restabilize and get back on track, and give us enough time to build out the plan to pivot. So just going to reinstate, I guess, Day 4's value add was just perseverance, right? Just hang in there, right? And I mean, I'm not super cheery yet, or like we're not out of the woods just yet, but there is a solution. There's going to be a way to keep the technology running long enough such that we can build up a backup plan. And so there are a couple backup plans we're going to be kind of enacting here. And funny enough, it's a good thing that we started with the whole mentorship program, because that might actually end up becoming one of our main focus goals. It's my main focus goal for the time being. We're going to run the meetup group, we're going to run the mentorship program, and we're going to figure out how strong the backup technology is going to be, right? So, but I mean, we've still got time, right? The cutoff date for, I guess, Armageddon isn't until, I think it was December something, and it's only October 26th today. So we've got time, which is the good thing. We've got some hope, and we've got some solutions potentially. We have some solutions that might work with just for us, so which also might be very interesting as well, because if the entire other set of competition gets wiped out and we're the only ones left in the market, then it's ripe for the picking, and we'd be the only ones sitting around. I don't know if you guys remember Forrest Gump, when you watch the movie, and like he's suffering through the storm.
You call this a storm? Oh, you son of a... It's time for a showdown! You and me! I'm right here! Come and get me!
And in that storm, he's the only boat that's left, because everyone else's boat was docked, so all their boats got wrecked. And because he kind of suffered through the storm, they were the only shrimp boat left, and then they just caught lots of shrimp. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling optimistic about that in terms of being the only shrimp boat left. That's pretty much it for the day. Just again, some deep discussions with team members, some deep discussions with business partners, some deep discussions with kind of everybody. And this has been going on since basically around 6:30 this morning. It is currently 4:11. So yeah, it's been a again long day-ish. I mean, longer the days are a little longer when you have to fight the fires, but that's basically that. So here we go, day 5 on the challenge, and I got 2 more people that are probably taking me up on the challenge and going to be doing it themselves. So that's great. I definitely invite you guys to join me to create this much content and put it out there. It doesn't even have to be public. You can keep it unlisted if you want. I'm crazy. Mine's all public, so you're going to see me wear my heart on my sleeve. Obviously, I'm going to protect stuff so people don't know exactly what I'm working on or my clients are working on from an NDA client confidentiality standpoint. But at least you kind of see, what am I facing on a day-to-day basis, and what do I have to deal with on a regular basis. So yeah, and while all this stuff is happening, there's a site move and a bunch of other stuff. It's just a lot of things happening at once, and so the only way to tackle them is one at a time. Is knock them out one by one, and that's all I have, right? So repeat of day 4, persevere, because I am persevering, right? So be the shrimp boat. All right, thanks for watching.